Hello students, welcome back to the biology class. In the last class we started the new chapter, 21st chapter as per the NCERT, that is neural control and coordination. We learned the definition and importance of coordination and control. We learned that the body's homeostasis, which is defined as the constant condition inside the body, is only possible by coordination and control. And coordination is the process through which two or more organs interact and complement the functions of the other. And we learned that this coordination is done basically with the help of, that means the control for this coordination is done with the help of neural system as well as the endocrine system. They jointly coordinate and integrate all the activities of the organ so that they function in a synchronized fashion. We learned in the last class that the neural system provides an organized network of point-to-point coordination for a quick coordination, and endocrine system provides the chemical integration with the help of the hormones. We learned about that the neural system includes special organs, nerves, which participates in coordinating and controlling the activities of different organs and systems, and it helps to adjust to both internal as well as the external environmental conditions. So if there are changes in the internal conditions or if there are changes in the outside condition, the neural system helps to recognize these changes and then brings action accordingly for homeostasis, that means maintaining constancy inside. Neural system picks up the stimuli from sense organ. So there is an important role we learned in the last class regarding these sense organs and the definition of stimulus, which is any change in the environment, maybe internal or external, is called as the stimulus. And then with this signal is supposed to be passed on, the stimulus passes on as a signal, and then if the neural system is supposed to understand this, integrate it, and then interpret the stimulus, and followed by a response which is transmitted to the effector organ for accomplishment. We learned there are various functions of the neural system in the last class. Neural system is involved in the sensation power. So with the help of specific receptors which are present as the sense organs, the neural system provides various types of sensations like to hear, to smell something, to taste something, to feel the pain, and to see something. All this is possible because of the neural system. It also helps to maintain homeostasis, which is the internal constant environment in the body. It helps to make an individual aware of the nature, because when surroundings are changing, it is the stimulus of the change which is picked up by the neural system. So awareness is because of the neural system in our body, and in the same manner it helps in the memory also. So the nervous system stores the information about the past experiences as well as the impression. It also helps in interpretation, interpret the changes in the external environment on the basis of the past memory, and decides what should be done according to the interpretation. It also helps us in distinguishing the harmful sensation. So nervous system takes immediate remedial measures against the harmful sensation. So we learned the functions also in the last class, and then we covered the basic components of the human neural system. We learned that the human neural system is divisible into two parts, the central neural system and the peripheral neural system. We learned that the central neural system it runs longitudinally throughout the long axis of the body, and it is present in the mid-dorsal position, and it is protected by the endoskeleton, or you can call it as the axial skeleton. And the central nervous system is basically hollow in nature because it carries a cavity inside, and then it is divisible into two parts, or you can say the CNS or central neural system has two components, brain and the spinal cord. The brain is the anterior most portion of the CNS, and spinal cord is the posterior part. Brain makes up the maximum portion of the central nervous system, and it is present inside the cranium, protected by the cranial bones, which are the skull bones. And the spinal cord is present within the vertebral column, provided protection by the backbone. In the same manner, we have the peripheral neural system, and it is made up of the nerves which come out from the CNS. So all those nerves which come out from the CNS and they spread laterally throughout the body are called as the peripheral neural system. So these nerves are basically the cranial nerves. Cranial nerves are those nerves which come from the brain, and the spinal nerves which come out from the spinal cord. We learned in the last class that the peripheral neural system spreads laterally, and it is made up of nerves and the ganglia, and it comes out of the central neural system, and it will have two components then: somatic neural system and the autonomic neural system. The somatic neural system is the one, the portion of the peripheral nervous system which goes into those portions of the human body which are under the voluntary control of human or the willpower of human. For example, skeletal muscles, bones, joints, skin, eyes, ears, etc. Whatever muscles are present in these portions, they are under the willpower of human. So such type of peripheral neural system is called as the SNS, and it will have both type of fibers, nerve fibers, the afferent which carries the signal to the CNS and efferent which carries the signal away from the CNS for effect action. And similarly, we have the autonomic neural system, the ANS. It is the portion or the fibers which supposed to be innervating those areas which are involuntary or human has no control over it. For example, the cardiac muscles, the smooth muscles, the muscles which are involved with the glands activity, these all portions are innervated with the ANS, and will have again two types of nerve fibers or the pathways: efferent to carry message towards the CNS and efferent to carry message away from the CNS.